Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. So it's the night before my first exam. I'm feeling nervous, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I have been revising all evening and now I'm just gonna get my bag ready. I popped into town earlier to get things like a nice new ruler and a nice new protractor because my ones from before were like so chipped and cracked, and I just felt like I didn't need that disadvantage in an exam. My exam tomorrow is Earth Practical, which is basically identifying rocks, looking at thin sections of rocks, identifying fossils, describing them, and also a geological map. I feel like I've done as much preparation as I've done now, like what I know. I'm gonna get my bag ready because like I'm stressed about just not getting there. Like that's stressful. I've asked Astrid to check on me in the morning to make sure I'm up because I just don't trust myself not to sleep through my alarm. Like I get so paranoid. The exam is not too early. It starts at 10:15 and I need to make sure I have breakfast properly beforehand, otherwise I feel sick when I haven't eaten. I've got to remember I need to take my exam card with me. That'd be a disaster if I didn't have that. I've got that here in this envelope. Look at these lovely new highlighters from Wilko. Whoop, whoop. I'm just paranoid my current ones will run out. My calculator, of course my hand lens. Will I use it? I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna get this all together. My parents have sent me a good luck card there. And then also, I got one from my friends from home. Okay, so I've just packed my bag. I've got my pencil case, complete with highlighters, coloured pencils for all my map work. Like you may scoff and be like, what, they're colouring in? Like, what? But actually, when the map gets confusing, like it's just so much clearer to see when there's some colour on there. So, bottle of water is very important. I might even put in 2. I'll see you in the morning. Anyway, I'm going to get to bed because I do need a good night's sleep for an exam. Like if I start not getting sleep now, it'll just keep spiralling over like the next week. So yeah, good night. I'll see you in the morning. Hopefully I won't be too stressed. Okay, so I'm up. Oh God, in an hour's time I will have started. How scary is that? I'll be in it in an hour's time. I'm just having a quick breakfast. I've got some Frosties. And I'm feeling okay. I feel it's gonna be fine. Thank you so much for everyone who's wished me luck in the comments or in my Instagram comments. It's like really appreciated. I feel like everyone's behind me, which is good. And like, it's not too big a deal, okay? It's like, it's only first year. It does kind of count, but it's like a warm up to second and third year, right? And I know I'm gonna do my best. And it's just so nerve-wracking because it's just, you know, like first year exams at uni. I don't know what to expect. I'm just so nervous. I'm so bad with the exam jitters. Like I literally, every single exam, I'm so bad. I get so nervous. I just need to calm myself down. Whew. So yeah, I'm gonna set off nice and early. Like I'm thinking I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna literally leave because I do not want to be late. Like I've got a fear of that. My bag is packed and I think I might actually, I don't know, depends. I might walk, I might cycle, we'll see. Walking might be more relaxing, I don't know. Okay, I'm setting off. I've decided to cycle because I'm so paranoid about being late. I'm gonna head. Exam is over, it went okay, now it's raining. I'm hoping this is not like reflecting how it went. Because, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I'm gonna say cautiously, it's okay. I'm gonna run because it's pouring with rain. So I've returned from my exam. I'm drying off a little bit. It was not very nice weather, but it did not reflect how the exam went because the exam went decently, I think, which is good. The map was horrible, but we're gonna forget about that. But it was really nice because they brought us chocolates. So I had a chocolate every time I got a rock right, or so I thought, to make myself like rewarded. And yeah, it's good. Now I'm going to relax because after an exam I like to have like an hour to kind of recover before I launch into the next set of revision. So I'm going to catch up on Love Island and have some of the cookies that Astrid bought me. So here's my sandwich I made. Got Love Island, about to start that. This is the life. I can relax and forget I have any more exams for like an hour and then I'm going to go
and do some physics work. But until then, we need to relax. This is recovery time.
So I'm now back to working. We're on to physics. The exam is on Saturday. Yes, Saturday exam. Why do they decide to do this to us? Like, do I really want to spend my Saturday afternoon in an exam? Yeah, I'm just going over some of the past paper questions that I've done, but I got wrong. I'm making corrections. Okay, so it's the evening now, and I'm just relaxing a bit more this evening. Oh, just because I was just so stressed earlier. But then I know also that I've got exams still, like, just because I've got one down. We've got more coming, so I'm watching Love Island, but also looking over physics notes at the same time. This is a new episode of Love Island, by the way. Unfortunately, I have come down with a bit of a cough. I'm like, impeccable timing. Just when exams come around, I have to come down with illness, but hopefully it's not gonna like, I mean, it's fine at the moment, like it's not bothering me too much. As long as it doesn't get worse, then that's fine. Good morning. So I'm up. I'm in my comfy study gear. That is a nice loose t-shirt, some very comfy, very soft leggings, and I've just washed my hair because it's easier to do that on the days when I don't have exams, when I have a bit more time in the mornings and I'm not stressing. And I'm about to do a physics past paper. This is going to be my last past paper before the real thing because they take 3 hours and I don't have time to do more than one in detail today. Like I could, but there's other things I feel like it's going to be useful to me just have a quick flick through of my notes just to be reminded of the kind of small details that they throw into the lecture notes that you might not remember. And I just want to go through questions I've already done because there's a few questions I've done that I haven't actually properly tied up. Like I've got halfway through the question, given up, and then not returned to it, and that's not very useful. I should go back to them and make sure I can answer them the full way through. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm now lunch breaking. I haven't finished my past paper yet, but I got hungry like with about half an hour to go on it. So I'd done a good 2.5 hours, and like, I can't deny myself food. I didn't have breakfast, so I've paused the timer. I've got a sandwich, and I'm just gonna have that for a half-hour break, and I'll get back to it. So the time is now, oh my god, it's 5:45. Okay, so after today's physics revision, I've come to the conclusion that actually physics isn't that bad. Like, most questions are okay if you just think them through logically. The trouble is, sometimes that logic just fails me and I just can't think of the answer, which is just a bit of an issue really. Section A for physics is my friend. Like, I do section A's and they go well. Like, if section A goes badly tomorrow, that's a disaster. But I think I have confidence. Well, I know at least 2 questions without fail are dimensional analysis and calculation of errors. Both are really standard procedures that I've done tons of times, so that'll be fine. As long as the other questions go okay. I just need to not panic. I have a habit of panicking and just thinking to myself, oh, I don't know the answer. When actually, if I look at the question properly, it comes to me. I had a well-timed coffee this afternoon so that I'll be fully alert for the rest of the evening's revision. Okay, so I'm calling it a night and I'm going to bed. I'm going to do a bit more revision in the morning. It's just that last minute cramming through of like stuff in the notes. I'm thinking of it as I need my toolbox for physics. I need to know a few standard equations and whatnot. And from everything else, I can derive stuff. I can work from it. I can think really hard and look at a question and come up with an answer. But if I don't have my initial tools, I'm not going to get anywhere. A few things like remembering like the parametric form of the ellipse equation and stuff like that I need to remember. Okay, I am up. I did not sleep well last night. I've had the worst cough ever. I've just about held on to my voice, but like it's just a nightmare. It just kept me up all night. But anyway, I'm gonna try and just go over a few of my notes, and we're going to brunch shortly, which will be good. I know I'm going to be stressing the whole way through brunch, and I'm taking my flashcards with me, but still. Okay, so I've got myself together. I've got my bike helmet. This exam is in West Cambridge, which is like a 15-20 minute bike ride. It's like right across town. I think I've got everything. I've just got to go and fill up my water for the exam, and I'm gonna head off. Fingers crossed it goes well. Okay, we're just about to go in. How are you feeling, Ella? No. Physics will be ready.
No.
Physics, we're gonna drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
I'm
determined. Nice. Yeah. Okay, that exam went appallingly badly. Like, I'm just down. I just went and had a course to cheer myself up. I just used to be by myself. Like, everyone was discussing the paper and I had to like get away. Now I'm gonna pop to Sainsbury's to get a few things, and then I think, because I've just had something to eat in Costa for dinner, which was nice. Nice food makes you feel a bit better. And then I'm just gonna start revising for the next one, go to the library. Oh, so I'm back, and I don't know. I just do not feel that happy. Like, it just went awful. That just was not ideal. That was like the worst exam ever. And people are gonna be like, you're preempting it, like you don't even know what you got. Like, and I know everyone's gonna be like, oh, I'm sure you did fine, like you're just worrying, but I promise you, I didn't do that great. I can tell you that for a fact. Comparing it to how I've done in like doing past papers here, it did not go well. I'm sure a lot of you can relate. Like when an exam goes bad, it just goes bad. But I can't sit here and be all moody about it and cross about it because it's done. What's done is done. I've had a Costa coffee. Costa was great. The Costa in town has like a basement. I was like cycling back. I was cycling away as fast as possible because everyone was like outside the exam hall, like everyone discussing it at length. When I got back just now, apparently they're still discussing it. Like, I reckon they're going to be discussing it for at least the rest of the evening. I can't hear it. I can't. I feel like I just want to be alone this evening. I want to be alone and I want to do a chemistry past paper because chemistry is coming up on Monday. At least tomorrow, Sunday, is a day off. So yeah, I think I'm going to pop to the library. If I stay in my room, people are going to come up and knock on my door and ask me how it went and talk to me, and I don't really want to discuss it. And in the library, you have to be silent, which works in my favour. At least it's done. I'm just glad it's over. But it looks like physics is not going to be a module I'm taking next year, that's for sure. Oh, I'd like to have passed. I don't even know if I've passed that or not. To pass, you have to get 40%. I can only hope. I'm not even going to think about it anymore. I'm just going to get on with the next one. In the library, I did a chemistry past paper under exam conditions and then I reviewed it. And here I'm showing off how much work I'd got done that evening. Look at all those pages of writing. Morning. So it's another day and I'm about to head off to the library again because yesterday evening, yeah, I was so productive. I don't think I've ever been so productive in my life. Like, I was in the library from what? I don't know, I got there like 5:30, I want to say. And I left at like 11:30. And I was doing focus work that whole time. Like, I can honestly say I wasn't like just playing around on my phone, and I was like properly focusing. I didn't even feel that. I was like, wow, it's just a library environment, I'm telling you. So I'm going off today and I'm going to do another past paper. I've been blessed with 2 exams tomorrow, 2 exams. And like, normally I'd be fine. Like when it was GCSEs and it was 2 exams, it was cool. It was A-levels, it was 2 exams, it was cool. But that was because at GCSE and A-level, the exams were like, an hour or an hour and a half long. Like, they were never more than an hour and a half when I had 2 on the same day. But tomorrow, they're both 3 hours long. 6 hours of exams. I'm gonna be like, my brain is gonna go Unfortunately, this evening I've got to go to a safety briefing for the rowing races next week. And they've organised it today when I've got, this evening I want to be revising because I've got 2 exams next day, not going to a safety briefing, but I can't really get out of it. It's going to take at least an hour, probably an hour and a half out of my schedule, but let's get going. Okay, so I've just popped back to my room to grab my laptop charger because my laptop's now run out of charge. That's how long I've been in the library. But yeah, no, I've been quite productive this morning. I took a short break for calf lunch, but I've been back up there, and I think I'm just going to tie up this chemistry paper. I think it would be a good idea to do a maths paper, since I also have maths tomorrow, we can't forget that.
So as I head off for another library session, I'll end this vlog here. If you want to see how the rest of my exams went, be sure to watch part 2 of my exams vlogs next week. I'd really appreciate it if you gave the video a like and subscribe down below. And that's it from me. Bye!